You're about to listen to the award-winning Stuart Tedesco Show. This show is for ideologically and emotionally mature audiences. If you should not be here, please go away. We'll still be here when you're mature enough to partake. Mwah!
Hi, everyone.
Hello.
There we go. Hey,
Hello.
Welcome to the Stuart Pedesso Show. I'm Dave.
I'm Melissa. Hi.
I'm Carrie.
And
The gang's all here.
Yes.
We're
they are.
all
And I
here.
have a lot of housekeeping things to do. If you have a moment.
Let's do it.
First,
Put the outfit on first.
shout out. I don't know if you can control yourself. First, so, yeah.
Try. I
I
tried.
know we
You
tried,
did.
right? Yeah.
Maybe
It was a
after
good
the
try.
show, if you're nice to me.
Give me a second.
If you're nice to me.
Okay, go.
See how many beers I've in. We'll talk. A shout out to our friend GLB. It is his birthday, or it was yesterday,
Aw.
and we had a
Hey,
nice
GLB.
little text conversation like we do on our birthdays.
Nice.
He's doing well.
Happy birthday.
Everything's good. To the best of my knowledge, he's doing well. It was a text conversation.
Yeah.
I mean, he could have lost his leg. I wouldn't have known it. Didn't
Oh,
come
he's
up.
a Gemini.
Well, you don't test with your leg, so.
Well, yeah, but I mean, he didn't mention it.
Oh.
No,
okay.
I didn't. I wasn't. I wasn't implying he
I'm
texts with his
sorry.
feet. He has no arms. He's that. He. You know.
I'm sorry. I was watching a cartoon with
And
my
he-
grandkids
just-
this morning, and
you
it
know,
had a beaver in the back seat
He-
texting with
he
a
has-
human.
he has no arms, and he does not know the meaning of the word "can't," which is
Gotcha.
Amazing for
which is
GLB.
really more disturbing that he does not understand contractions. But
Yeah, but it's all right.
it's an old Mitch Hedberg joke.
Yeah,
Got
it
it.
is.
Okay.
I totally know what you're talking
Okay, good. Well, I'm glad someone did. That
about. I
was
know.
nice.
I'm like, I fucking love that. Man.
Um,
Oh, but anyway, did you? I was actually wondering. Did you ever meet GLB? Like, were you around for the?
No.
those
Sounds like a
days?
medication, so
No,
no.
no. Our GLB is short for Gay Lover Brad.
Got it.
Yes.
He is neither a gay. He's
he's-
neither
he's
gay
no-
nor your
or
lover.
my lover. Well, he's definitely not my
Oh,
lover.
is it who was here with us last time?
Brad? No, Brad hasn't been in
No.
town for a while.
Oh.
We grew up together
Who
as
was
well.
here last week?
That was Peter.
I was going to
Peter
say.
was like- no,
I
that
don't
was
think
Peter.
it was a B name.
No.
No.
So just saying, shout out, happy birthday.
Shout out, happy birthday, GLB.
Second thing, here's the texting thing. So I recognized what date it was, and so I just did a quick text to Special K, a regular on our show, saying, "Hey, vacations are coming up
'cause y'all
soon.
are teachers.
Maybe we should start planning.
A
your time to come back on the show, because I love that thing you do with your tongue."
Right.
Sorry.
Which was the last name of the show? Was the name of the show the last time she was on?
Yeah.
That thing you do with
it's
your tongue?
It was an inside. Yeah.
What's that?
That thing you do with your tongue?
Yeah.
Or was
Yeah,
it just
yeah.
tongue time instead
No.
of tummy
No,
time?
that thing you do with your tongue.
Just a part of the joke of the show.
Gotcha.
Right, and
Yeah,
it connected to the conversation.
Y'all should just listen to the show.
Yeah, and so
Carrie.
She didn't get tongue tied?
so
Oh God, no.
crickets. I
Got
get
it.
nothing, and I'm thinking. So now it's like days, and I'm thinking, oh crap, maybe I went too far. And I'm thinking probably not, but usually it's not. But who knows? Maybe I caught her on a bad
She's
day.
also,
She's
she's a mom. and
also busy, so-
she's busy.
Right.
End of the year,
I
probably
understand.
busy.
So I'm like, okay, how do I reach back out? So it was just like yesterday.
I mean, like, do you want me to reach out?
Well, I was like, kind of like, I was like, hey, was that a bad joke? She's like, what are you talking about?
Uh-oh.
It's like, oh, well, I sent you a text a few days back, and I thought maybe I kind of went over a line or something. Just, I never saw it. I delete all the stuff because my phone's old, and can you resend it? And so she's fine.
funny.
She's not
Okay.
offended.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
wow.
Oh, as well.
Good thing you reached out again, though.
Yeah. So, she still didn't say when we should do come back on the show.
Uh-oh.
But I still couldn't imagine, like, she.
But who knows, dude? You never
Also,
know.
she's also pretty. I mean, you know her. She's pretty quick to tell people, "Oh, you know what?
I'm
That was a little
busy."
inappropriate." Come on,
I have
you
not
know.
crossed that line
No,
yet.
I know. Well, you haven't, but I know people who have.
Oh, really?
And she has. Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah.
with her.
Would
Yeah.
she tell
Oh, I
you
thought
if
this
she's
was-
just too busy and can't fit it in?
Oh, yeah, no, of course she would.
Ew.
No,
Thank you
she's
very
done
much.
that. We've done that. We've worked to have her on the show, and eventually we just both get frustrated and go, okay, just next
Never
time.
mind. It's like, next time we'll figure
Next
it out
break.
another time.
Next break.
Yeah.
So when that break is coming up, and I don't know if she's doing summer school. I know I am, but
I am too. Did
yeah.
I tell you?
Yeah,
How are you?
you said 4 weeks.
Yep. Yep.
Okay, So those are the two. Those are done. And now I have something even more bizarre.
Is this the thing?
Uh-oh.
I'm
what thing?
excited.
So just
Ooh,
stay
I'm
with me.
excited.
Stay with me on this.
I'm excited.
Don't get that excited.
Okay, all right.
Stay with me on this, okay?
All
Because
right.
I promise it's going to start out. You're going to be like, what? But you'll see.
My
So,
brain's already hurt.
Coming up, now we're going to talk about some stuff that is pre-Carrie. on the
Okay,
Stuart
because
Burdett Show.
I just got done teaching asymptotes.
Don't worry.
Okay.
So,
okay.
it is that time of year, and I know we discussed this. And so, just so you know, my annual rant about people who go to garage sales will be coming up. My mother's neighborhood is in just a couple weeks is having their neighborhood garage sale, and every year we always, if I'm not selling shit for an organization, if there's always some reason I will try to redistribute things so it doesn't end up in a landfill. So this year we're actually going through the house and really getting rid of some stuff. There's a lot of baby stuff here when folks were having kids and there was some babysitting going on in the house. We're getting rid of that stuff, and there's not a lot, but there's still some Julia stuff, our adult daughter who doesn't even live in this state anymore. A few things there that are going, mostly books. So we're getting rid of things. So earlier today, my wife, Evora, was upstairs in the attic in the non-studio part looking for more baby stuff, and she found something.
Oh God.
And she goes, I found this thing, and and she said what was on the bag, and she said what it was from. And I was like, no, that's not right. You mean Clone-A-Willy, right? She said no,
Oh no. What is it?
Babeland.
Oh my God, Beyblade.
We have not done anything with Babeland for 15 years.
God, it's been a long time. Yeah, this is
once
back
we were
to-
doing sex toy, when we were reviewing sex toys.
This is back when we were back at Eric's place.
Eric's place, my place on that one, that weird apartment.
Yeah, that weird apartment
Yeah.
that you
Before
painted
even
that
I were
weird-
married, we were just dating.
the
yeah,
weird
when you were-
apartment.
Yeah,
you
when
painted
you
that weird what color?
It was just a really dark green, and it was just kind of weird.
So this bag,
That is funny.
ooh, with an old lollipop in it, really sure expired condoms.
Give me this.
Maybe you touched your
look at
genitals,
it.
hand sanitizer. There has to be an expiration date on this. There is shit in this bag.
Oh my God.
Babeland lube.
Well, that was probably purchased. This
At
might have
Park-
been purchased at Park Lee.
I remember seeing something like that at Park Leo.
I don't know.
This might have been, yeah.
All I know is that these condoms have to be expired.
Oh yeah, I'm sure all the. I mean, yeah, I wouldn't. I would just take this entire bag right here
Say
and
Stuart.
I wouldn't
toss
put these
it.
condoms on your dick.
Yeah, I would just. Yeah,
And
everything
then
in
these
this bag.
cards we used to have.
I still have some of them.
Do you?
I do.
Oh, here's
This hand sanitizer is probably fine. Just
it?
saying. It's been in a container. It's probably fine.
All right. So I got a loose condom here.
Let's see. What does it say?
Oh
I'm
my
trying to see.
God.
This is a Durex
Wow.
2013.
Yeah. Oh, I don't have these ones.
2013.
2013.
Yeah,
Holy
that's when
shit.
these condoms expired.
Wow. So what did you guys used to do with that?
So
You just gave them away?
well, I guess
This-
yeah.
yeah,
I
this
don't
is-
remember. what
Yeah,
we
this
were
might
doing
have
with that.
been like a.
You think it was Rock the Rickets?
I do.
Oh my god!
Ride the
I do think it
Rickets.
was-
What
I
the
do think
hell
it was
is
Rock the
that?
Can I
Rickets.
tell you that story off
Yeah,
mic?
we'll talk about it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Um.
Because it makes me
Yeah,
sound
I
like
think
something
this was.
old.
I do think this was Rock the Rickets.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Oh, rock or ride?
Rock.
Okay, that
It
sounds a little
was-
better.
No. It's.
Maybe.
I'll tell you later. Because I still have a little pangs of guilt whenever that comes up.
I
I thought
know.
there was no. I thought nobody got rickets anymore.
We thought it was a
Okay,
joke
it is as bad
disease.
as I think it is.
They do. Apparently, people
Oh,
still get rickets.
Yeah, well,
I didn't
people
know.
do.
I didn't know.
We didn't know.
Old
didn't
folk.
know.
Not like this
And
was
it's
in pre-internet,
painful.
but we weren't really.
Rickets are pretty painful.
Oh, yeah, I understand. I'll tell you later. So anyway, it's going in the garbage, but I just thought that'd be funny because I just found
God
it.
damn, that was a fucking great night, though.
Was speaking of which,
I know Solomon's rant.
Solomon's
drunken
rant, which I
rant.
don't have an audio, but somewhere,
Damn, I wish I did.
but somewhere on the internet is a certain Special K dressed very sexy. Somewhere on the internet.
Somewhere on the
Interesting.
internet.
Oh, so did you used to video your?
No.
Podcast?
Again, I'll tell you off the because
Alrighty
we did a
then.
fundraiser once.
Yeah,
And
we'll talk
and
about
it was I'll say relatively sparsely attended, but it was still fun, and there was a lot.
We made a little bit of money, not a lot.
No, the main reason was to get this board.
Yeah.
It was when I came back from Hawaii and I couldn't
And we
get
were
a job.
Poor as fuck.
Yeah,
and
and I
we
couldn't
needed
get a job.
We needed a new board, and
So
because the other one kept breaking all the time.
So I will tell you this. I have come to the decision. I just haven't got around to doing it. I am going to be taking most of the affiliate advertising off of the website. And I'm just going to leave stuff. I'm going to put stuff up because we don't have anything up there now from like Empire Labs and Clone Willy because they're awesome to us and like your stuff and friends and stuff like that. But I'm not going to worry about affiliates because we're not making any money off of it. It's just clogging up the website. And I got to keep dealing with this company not doing affiliate shit anymore and that company. It's just one extra thing I got to deal with. And it's not, the goal was to make the whole Stuart Badasso Media Empire sustainable, just pay for itself.
Right.
And I quit. I'm just going to be paying for it. So fuck it. So,
Fuck it. And it's annoying.
And it's annoying,
And then
right.
sometimes it's really annoying and just
One
one
more
more
thing I
fucking thing
gotta
to
deal with.
read
Yeah.
online and go, all right, now I got to go online and take that off. And yeah.
Right. So I'm just going to get rid of most of the shit and and put up a link to like Clone Willy, our buddies, and people we've met at Reef and stuff like that. So that's coming. Speaking of Babeland and all those cats. And Babeland, who stopped talking to us. They stopped talking to us. They stopped doing
No, it's fine.
We used to have this relationship with them. They
Yeah,
had
it was,
this
a
program
good, it was a really good relationship.
where they had this secret page where you could go to if you were in the program and choose a certain product of theirs, like
Okay.
sex toy thing, and then they would send it to you for free
Or
if
video.
you reviewed it. Well, whatever it was.
Well, yeah, it was a sex
Oh,
toy
okay.
video.
So you're in like a
whatever.
club for
Yeah, yeah.
reviewers.
So,
You had
so
like
within
okay.
our show, we would have different reviews on sex toys and stuff like that. So we had like
okay.
this relationship. So 2013, they must have sent us this crap.
Yeah, so like I remember actually I remember the video I reviewed because it was so bad. All I could do was like laugh about it, and I'm like I can't give it I have to be truthful about how bad it was. Like that was back when I was still with Jerry, and Jerry and I watched it together, and I'm like, this is not sexy. You
couldn't even take it seriously?
No, we just we just fucking laughed at it the whole time. Like, and it's not like my ex and I hadn't watched porn in a more sexual kind of way like you do sometimes, but this one we just. No, there was no way either one of us were gonna get turned on by it. It was just funny to watch.
So,
When is Pride Parade?
July 18th.
Yeah, I got it off.
July
I
18th
got
is
that
Rochester's
day
Pride.
off.
Why is it not in June like most others?
Cause
don't know.
we're awesome.
I don't know. It's
Okay,
always
because
just
today is
traditionally been that way.
Buffalo's.
I know.
Yeah, yep.
No,
That's where my
Rochester's
daughter's.
is always
That's
a
where my
month.
daughter is.
Yeah.
She got the bottom of her hair is streaks of rainbow,
I'm so glad it's gonna be
That,
like
that
I was.
sentence ended not in the way I thought it would.
and then she did it in
Cute.
braid, so the bottom gets braided into it. So she's got streaks, and she's
Oh, how
got.
fun.
Oh shoot! I should show you the. And then she made these shirts.
So I don't know why. It's always
I-
always been a month after.
No, and I was like, I
heard-
don't know.
I could be wrong,
why.
but I heard it's because.
So she made those, so the handprints are on the boobs.
Oh yeah, those are really cute.
And then she tie-dyed this for her friend.
Oh yeah, those are really nice.
And then she made these letters and it says "Love is love,"
Oh, cute.
but that's her. And then you can see the streaks.
Oh yeah, I
go
can see the
in,
streaks in there. Yeah,
and
that's
then
really
she's-
cute.
She made the two handprints right on the boobs.
I
I'm
like
like,
it.
I said I should have had a shirt like that for Reef.
Yeah, that would have been good
Walking
for me if you
around.
could have.
Would have been
Yeah,
perfect.
I think. Okay, this is what I heard. This is what I heard from some other people in the community, that the reason Rochester does it is because people in Rochester like to go to all the other prides as well in the month of June. So we do our own thing in July. I don't know if that's
Weren't
true.
we one of the original ones that had
I-
the big
No idea.
Pride celebration? No, the
I
whole
don't know.
weekend.
I mean, we've been
event?
doing it a really long. I mean, I moved here in the early '90s, and I feel like the first Pride I went to was, well, the first Pride parade and stuff I went to was definitely in the '90s. It was
I
definitely like
remember,
at least mid '90s.
One of the teachers I worked with, he was on the planning committee, so I volunteered for when they did the concert. It was in the parking lot of Village Gate.
Oh, I remember that one. That was like seriously one of the worst prides that year.
Yeah, but it was near the beginning, though, wasn't it?
No,
or had it
no.
started a long time before
No, it
that?
started before that.
So,
I don't know. I'll have to look it up.
So
I could be
speaking of,
wrong.
watch the segue. Here I come.
So sorry.
you go.
No,
My
you're
bad,
fine.
my
So
bad.
watch the segue. So speaking of, I will be not only with a contingency in the parade, the Green Party / Speak Up for Palestine / whatever the fuck else we can get. We're gonna it'll be another pretty awesome group like last year. Also be tabling, and not necessarily for a political campaign at the festival, which is right after the parade, but to this campaign we're doing to get petition signatures to replace our G&E with a public utility, our electricity company. And like I did last week,
Like you did last week.
when you weren't here, I'm going to have you sign the petition.
Oh.
See?
Oh,
More-
that's right.
More
My bad.
activism on the Stuart Burdessa
Right
show.
here, happening
So
right
Melissa is
now.
signing the petition to
Right
tell City
now.
Council to release money for a feasibility study so we can get rid of our corporate.
I just totally did it wrong.
How'd you do it wrong?
I wrote print.
Don't worry about it. Just do
I'm
it.
a fucking stoner. and I
Okay,
don't
here's
know
the
what I'm
thing. This is not a political campaign, and it's not a legal document. It's totally fine. It's
Okay.
just telling city council to get off their asses.
doing. Right.
That's it.
And I actually do live here, so it's not like I'm lying. You know, I'm sure that if you come by my house, or if you want me to bring this to Dan, if you want me to bring something to Dan, I'm sure.
Well-
I know he'd sign it.
Would you be interested in me just giving you a blank petition?
Yeah, sure. You know, oh, that's true. I definitely know other people in Rochester who might sign it, including coworkers of mine and former coworkers of mine,
There's two of
because I'm right up the street from the bakery. So I'm sure some of my. Not everybody who wait. Does it have to be somebody who lives in Rochester?
It's someone who lives in the city. It doesn't. They don't have to be registered to vote. They don't have to be. The only thing we're asking for.
What
is just to
about,
live
like,
in
a
the city.
Do they
business
have
owner.
to? Do they have to?
If
pay
he
a
want, if he
utility?
wants to
or
put,
she?
if they
As
want,
I was also because
then
technically
put the business address.
Okay, because I was just thinking Jen doesn't live
I know.
in the city,
Then
but
have her
she
put the
owns
business
property
address.
in this.
Have her put the
city.
business
Okay,
address.
because I'll stop by Jen's and
Yeah,
get
yeah,
it.
totally.
Okay, so
Get
suppose you live in an apartment, but your utility is included in your rent.
Nah, do it anyway.
Doesn't
Because
matter.
that could make
I don't
your
think
rent
it
go
matters.
up. You don't think if your utility
still matters.
No, I know it does.
You don't think your
No, that's
landlord's
from, like,
going to jack up your rent?
No,
That's
I
what
know
I'm
it
saying,
does.
like,
So
I ha-
I'm wondering. So the landlord can't sign it, but can all the tenants sign it? Each
Yeah,
one.
Everybody with the exception of one
Absolutely.
person, that I work. Everybody I work with the exception of one person, lives in Rochester,
Mm-hmm.
and all of them rent. So, and I absolutely gonna ask them to sign because they still fucking live here.
So and their landlord would want us all to sign it, wouldn't they? Wouldn't he?
You would
I'm
think.
going to ask
You would
because I
think.
also know the landlord, so I'm going to ask. So,
Yeah, totally.
yeah.
You would think so.
Mm-hmm.
And like the landlord, a lot of times they don't live in the city. They tend to live in the suburbs, but own property in the city, which
Yep.
we don't have to get on that rant right now. But they can just put the
Oh,
property
I know
that they
mine
own.
doesn't live in the city.
Right. They just put the property that they
In
own.
fact, the house is an LLC.
Yes, that is a common thing, which in my campaign for city council, I said I would, if it was legally possible, try to do my best to rein that in.
What does that mean?
What?
No,
Making So when I pay my rent, I write my check out to the address. It's the name of the address, and then you write LLC.
Yeah.
What does that mean? What
Limited
is it?
liability corporation.
So what does that change for them?
So it's a corporation, so that if there's ever a problem and they get sued, their personal property is not at risk of being taken away because of a lawsuit.
So the fact
just
that I have
corporation.
renter's insurance means absolutely nothing to him, huh?
I think that's a whole different
don't know what you
thing.
mean.
That's
Yeah, I don't
different.
think
That's a whole different.
Yeah, that's not connected.
That has to do with me. That protects just me.
Yeah.
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 Well, no, because my insurance company said the fact that if she said that the more people in the apartment building, the better off the landlord is to have his insurance. The more people that hold it
I
mentioned that to him, and he didn't seem to care. So that must be why. That must be why.
Yeah. So I didn't have that on my list, but
I don't know.
cool,
I
got another
sell weed.
signature.
I don't know insurance.
Legally.
I
How
do.
how is the weed selling going?
Oh my god, the weed selling. So it is interesting. It's mostly awesome. It's kind of like I don't know. It's sort of like every other like retail business. There's it's the customer.
Do you get like really rude people at the weed store?
Yes.
Really? Isn't that's fascinating to me?
Yes.
Because you would think the
Why
weed
wouldn't
people.
you? I would think you'd get really assholes, just like you would at a liquor store.
Yeah,
But they
totally.
must know what they're talking about, and they don't, right?
Oh well, I don't mean like that.
Well,
like,
there's more. It's more like we get.
you get that anywhere. You have to be in a
Right.
retail place.
Oh, then what do you mean?
It's just like anybody. I feel like it's mostly people who come in already in a bitchy mood. So this just happened
Okay.
to me.
That's fair.
Oh yeah, I was going to talk about this before
Like,
the
here-
show.
here's
and
a
then
free sample you
here it
need to
is.
get high
Yeah.
for.
So this lady came in, and so we had an issue last week. Our internet went out. We have Spectrum, like everybody else. Spectrum, you also suck, just like RG&E sucks.
Yeah, I'm fine with-
Spectrum
I'm fine
also
with
sucks.
Yeah.
Spectrum. So where I work, there's an apartment building there, and there's a dumpster back there. And when the waste management people came to pick up the dumpster, they knocked out They somehow hit a bunch of fucking wires and knocked out a bunch of.
Oh shit! Where is?
Spectrum.
So that's probably why we lost power that weekend too. Because
No, it's not the.
Okay.
No, it is nowhere near.
We lost power.
No,
for...
that was shitty weather. I remember that. We were
Oh.
out of town.
Oh yeah.
No,
Okay,
this
never
had
mind.
this
That's
is
a
just this was
Oh.
just because they hit this
Got it,
truck
got
hit
it,
the
okay.
hit these wires just so it was just a few just there.
Yep.
So, but interestingly, for some reason a few of the wires didn't get hit, and so there was like 3 different places in that building that still had it, but the dispensary did not. So anyway, so we couldn't. I could take people's orders and stuff like that all worked, but I couldn't. I couldn't use. They couldn't use our AT. We have. They couldn't use our like credit card, quote unquote credit card machine. What it is really, it's a debit card machine. That goes to Canada because that's the closest country where marijuana is legal. So it goes to Canada
Federally.
federally. Thank you. Where it is legal federally. So it goes to Canada and then it goes through its blah, 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 and then it comes back to us. Anyway, so yeah, couldn't use that machine obviously. So I had to tell people when they came in like, "Hi, thanks for being here. I just need to let you know that our internet is down at the moment, and so unfortunately we can't take debit cards
Only
right
cash.
now. Only cash." And
But you had ESL right across the street.
we have not only do we have ESL across the street.
Which is there's 2 credit unions. There's ESL and Summit.
Yep.
So now unlocal.
Oh my God, that's true. Summit is right
That's
right
the one
near
I
too.
go to.
Yeah, that's right. Summit is
I
right
use
there
Summit.
too. And then we also have there's a 7-Eleven and
there's
7-Eleven. You can get anything there. And if you belong to a credit union, like I do, you can actually use 7-Elevens for free. So there's lots of options. We do also have an ATM, but that was also down.
Well, yeah, because that's internet based.
Yeah, it was all of it was down.
So a lady was not happy with this.
Lady came in, and I'm just she was a white lady, clearly a boomer, came in.
Sounds like the definition of a Karen. I'm
Yep.
using that word. I don't care.
Listen.
She came. No. Let me finish the story. She came in. Now y'all know me really well, and I'm a really nice person. And when she came in, I did the exact same spiel I did with everybody else. "Hi, thank you for coming in. I just wanted to let you know that our ATM and our internet is down. Our Spectrum is down, and so unfortunately we can only take debit. We can't take debit. We can only take cash at this time." She gave me the most pissy looking, Karen-y looking face, and was like, "Well, I don't have cash," and then just like did a whole little leave and be pissy about it because she had to be, this was not going to work for her. What's the word I'm looking for? She was inconvenienced. She did not want to be inconvenienced at all. So this is the sad part, is that when she left, I realized that I'm not saying that this is just a boomer thing, because I'm sure this is like anybody could act like that. Anyone can act like that. Anyone can act like that, of any age, of any generation or anything. But I hate to say it, most of the time when I find this happening, this is the demographic that I normally see. It's usually a white person. It doesn't necessarily have to be a woman either. It could be a man too. It could be, I don't know, it could be anybody. But it's often a boomer. It's usually a boomer. And I realized that my mom, as much as, I miss her and I love her and, I still wish she was here and stuff. Fuck, she used to do the same thing. If she was inconvenienced just a little bit, just a little tiny bit sometimes, and exactly in these kinds of ways, she would sometimes have a little temper tantrum, just like that woman did. Little attitude, little temper tantrum, and
But you
whatever.
think it's
And it was so embarrassing for me. It was so embarrassing growing up and having to deal with that. But so I'm not saying it's generational. Maybe this is just my experience in retail. That's just what I personally
I
have
don't see it.
experienced.
I see it in all the generations. To be honest with you, I think it's more the way people act that are more. I think it's more money demographic than.
You could be. Though I don't know. My mom wasn't rich.
I think it's
but
the.
We
could be
should.
something about that. You could. I think you might have something to that as well.
I
though.
think it's the
I don't think you're
the
necessarily
fast
wrong.
in like the Amazon the fast people that are used to getting what they want when they want it.
Someday we
Attitude.
should have Aunt Marcy come on, and you two can just do retail tales.
Oh yeah, totally.
That
Because
would
she
be-
because she probably has some of the same experiences as I do.
Because I think
and-
there are people that shop at certain places for the experience,
right,
and there are certain people that shop for convenience.
right. That's
And
a
don't
good
give a
point. Like,
shit
and the
about
thing
the
that was so
experience.
ridiculous is she didn't know this because she had a little temper tantrum and stomped off. Anybody who left the store and went to across the street and came back, I was giving them 10% off just to thank them for the I recognize the fact that they were inconvenienced a little bit, and I was appreciative that they came back. So anybody that came back, if she had just fucking waited for 2 fucking seconds instead of having her little temper tantrum, I would have said to her, and because we appreciate you coming back to us,
she
I will offer
probably-
you 10%
But I find-
off.
You know
She
what though? I
probably-
find the people with the more money have the worst attitude towards people in service.
No, they do.
They
No, you're
have
right.
the
You ain't
attitude
wrong.
that you're here to serve me.
She probably
I can
stomped
treat
out
you.
and then told all her friends and called you the weed Nazi or something.
Yeah, because you're there to
Good.
serve
I know,
them.
whatever.
I know,
Yeah.
honestly, because
But
honestly,
that's a
I
reflection
hope
of their
she-
character, though.
Right. I mean, I truly hope she never comes back. Matter of fact, my boss came in right after. Like, she stormed out, or having a little temper tantrum. Mind you, he's been on the phone talking with Spectrum, like he's freaking out because this is his business and stuff. So he's like trying to do all he can to try to get this fixed as well.
Right.
And talking to all these people and all that. And this lady's having a fucking temper tantrum. And so he came in and I was like, and I basically told him really quickly what happened. And he was like, I know, right? I'm like, I mean, whatever. I mean, I don't know.
I was always amazed at people like waitressing, like just especially you'd be amazed at how different types of people would treat you, like just with basic kindness. It's just I don't know. I was surprised. You couldn't always judge a book by its cover. Well,
So don't be
you
a
very
weed
rarely
dick.
could.
Just don't be
for
weird.
real. For
A
real.
what?
I mean,
A weed dick
Weed
I mean,
dick.
honestly,
made that up.
She's
it
a
was
weed
like,
pussy.
might be the name of the show. Nah, it was a dick.
Weed dick.
It was a dick.
No,
Yeah.
she's short and bushy.
Still.
she was a dick. No,
So would
she
that
was a
be
dick.
indica or sativa? Short and bushy.
Clearly, she needed some fucking indica to calm her fucking
Indica
ass.
couch.
In the couch. She needed to be in the couch with that indica and calm her fucking ass down, because that was ridiculous. That was just
Damn.
so annoying. But yeah, there's like weird, like people be weird sometimes, and most of the time, I mean, honestly though, most of the time people were pretty awesome. Like, they're happy that weed's legal. I like like some of my favorite people actually are like the customers who are like, well, I've never really been into it, but I just started, like they've just started, like, they don't want to smoke. Like, you don't like smoking. You tried
Yeah,
it a
that's
couple
true.
times. It wasn't your thing.
It was not my thing.
It was definitely not your thing. So like, so people like you will come in and like, they just want gummies, and we can talk about it and talk about what they're looking for, and we can have a great, I'm like, I fucking love those people.
Do they have a
Those people are
trench coat on
amazing.
with a collar up and a big hat
Right
over their
now.
face?
Well, you're a social person. You love to talk to people.
Oh my god, I love to exactly. I love to
See,
talk
I don't.
about weed.
I don't. I had to learn how to. So I learned how to like read people, and that's why I became a waitress. I can't believe I'm a teacher. It's still kind of freaky, but I remember just learning.
But it is reading people.
It is,
because there are
but
some
there are
people that
peop-
come in who fucking just want to get their I especially towards the end, like later on in the evening, like people just want to get like their pre-roll and go, like they're ready to go out. Because we're open till 9, so people like want to go out for the evening or something. So they'll be like, "I'm coming in. I just want some pre rolls and get the fuck out." So they're like, and they will do that. They'll come in and go, "I just want a couple of sativa pre rolls." I'm like, "Okay, boop 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 boop. Here's my recommendation. Great, I'll get it.
So when I go in,
What are you looking for? Boop boop boop. Got it."
I go into where I go in. I'll come in and I'll say, I know exactly what I want, so I'll be quick, and just let them know
Yeah,
ahead
it's like
of time.
some people
because I do want to
chat.
be in and out. And
Yeah.
then I was going to say, then there's always the people that just want to be there and chat. So
We had somebody come in recently that because her dog died.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, her dog died the night before, and like you could tell she was like on the verge of tears and stuff when she was in there. And she hung out for a while, and we all chatted and stuff.
Reminds me of a story my friend Susan told me about her Uncle Dave is at a nursing home, a retired community, whatever, and they have a woman there whose cat that she loved. They ended up stuffing it, but apparently the hair is falling out now, so she walks around with this dead cat, but the hair is falling out of it. And talks to it. That's all I could think of afterwards.
We will not be doing that to
Okay,
Artemis.
I won't be doing that.
Artemis will be.
I don't think this lady.
We're
was
not
gonna do
even
that
going
either.
to
No, she
Pets
buried
at
it.
Rest or whatever that new place is. I'm not.
No,
All I could think of is
bur-
Bill the
she
cat.
buried it.
You remember
They-
that cartoon
yeah.
strip, Bill?
No, they
Cats
bur-
and
she-
critters will take Artemis and just do whatever they do with dead animals.
Apparently
I'm
she
not gonna
walks
ask.
around
her.
the neighborhood.
No,
with it.
she said that they buried their dog in the backyard, or like in the where flowers and stuff are. So
Yeah, I'm not doing that either.
yeah. No, it's honestly when my dog dies, that's probably what I'll do too. Because I thought about it, like what I do, like some people have their ashes and stuff. But I'm like, I don't know. I'm like feeling because I know this is really, really like kind of morbid to say, but the animals, the whole point, like the animal's carcass is going to eventually go into the earth. It's going to feed the grass. It's going to feed the earth. It's
yeah,
going to feed
me,
it. And I'm like,
my forest.
yeah.
Yeah, when I die. Yes, we've had this conversation. Yeah.
So like I kind of feel like honoring my own dog, I'm like, if I put her in the backyard.
I'm smiling because
see-
I think my
and I
mother's
see-
exactly where she wanted to be.
Yeah, like and if I
She's
see
in
flowers,
she's in Lake Ontario, right by
Yeah.
Rudy's, where she always loved to eat.
Yeah.
I did
Well-
make sure she got to where she wanted to be.
Yeah, like I just feel like if I put her in a place where I grow some like flowers and the flowers bloom really well, I can go, oh my baby, you know what I mean?
I just got too many little
feel that
creatures around the house that like to dig and shit. I just don't need this
Mm.
carcass. I'm not digging that deep. It would be a shallow grave because I'm old, and so I don't need this dead cat being dug up.
I would have my son come over and do it because he's young. I wouldn't even ask Dan to do it. I would ask my son to come over because she's
I think
a big
you
dog.
can buy certain types of. Oh no, because they wouldn't decompose correctly then.
Cats and critters.
No, I really want. I mean that I've already. Okay, I haven't talked about.
You
this
bury
on
the
the
ashes.
show.
You just have it. You'd have it cremated and then bring it back and bury the ashes, right?
Yeah. So I haven't talked about this on the show yet. I haven't talked about this too much yet. So Rosie has cancer.
No, you haven't at all. I'm sorry to be.
Yeah,
sorry.
sorry.
Like,
Sorry, my dog Rosie has cancer.
No, I'm sorry to hear that.
She's 10. She has cancer. It was diagnosed like a month or so ago. I haven't really talked about it. Like I haven't talked about it on the internet or anything. Like I haven't talked. I mean, whatever. A few people are gonna hear this and go, "Oh shit, that sucks." I have a few friends that listen who might actually reach out to me, but, yeah, because of her age, because she's elderly now, and because she has serious fears of being in cars, of being like she has like really serious fear of being. We would have to drive her either to Syracuse or Buffalo for
Ooh.
each of her
For treatment.
treatments, and considering the fact that she's older,
Yeah.
I don't think that's the best choice for her
Right.
towards the end of her life. No, I'm good at. Oh wait, actually I do want another one.
It's probably a good choice.
Yeah, I mean, obviously Dan and I have discussed it pretty. We've discussed it pretty heavily. Obviously, it's our baby, it's our girl. So,
Right.
she's starting to show some signs of like not doing as well, but it's also some of them are also just signs of like dogs getting older. So she's been like peeing in the house a few times,
Ugh.
like a little more
Yeah.
and stuff. Like, but I know it's like annoying and all that, but
I pee in the house. Sorry.
I assume you pee in a toilet though, so a little different.
Oh well,
There is a difference.
usually there was
Different.
that there was last Thursday, but we won't
Yeah,
talk
yeah,
about
we won't
that.
talk about
Okay,
it.
yeah.
Like she peed in my bedroom recently. She peed in the bathroom like yesterday. Like little tiny little piddle, like a little tiny, not like a huge puddle.
Yeah,
it's like
the signs, the
little,
beginning signs. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's frustrating and like, it's sad. It just sucks that I have like another being that I care about that's gonna fucking die of cancer and fucking hate cancer so much.
Fucking hate cancer. Fuck
Fucking
cancer.
hate it so fucking cancer so much. But yeah, that's going on. That's going on
That's
also in my life.
Not fun.
No, it's not fun. I'm just most of the time I'm just grateful. Like today, this morning, she got it. She sleeps on a like she has her own little dog bed, a very nice little comfy dog bed that I spent some money on. That she sleeps in right next to my side of the bed. But like she doesn't generally sleep in our bed because she moves a lot. But this morning she just jumped in on my side and I just moved over a little bit. And I was just holding her and. Yeah, just like those moments of just being grateful of having her like right now. I'm like just having that when I was holding her. I'm like, I'm just going to be grateful for this right now.
Yeah.
Man, I fucking love her so much. I've just never had an animal that I just had this kind of connection with
You should
before.
talk to, I don't know, maybe like Sean and Renee, because they deal with pet death so much.
Yeah.
I mean, if you remember, for folks who, maybe if you haven't listened along, Sean was on the show as a co-host for a while, and he and his lovely and talented bride, that's what they do.
They do. They're
they
like
take
fucking angels on earth,
cats,
honestly.
cats with disabilities, and I lost track. We don't talk too much anymore, but just because our lives are going.
Not that we
different
don't all
ways.
love each
Yeah,
other
yeah.
stuff.
But like they're usually they're usually at least 8 cats in the house, and they all have a disability of
Nice.
some
So they
kind.
could, any of them honestly could, on some level, could pass at any time.
Yeah,
right?
and they do. I mean,
And they
usually
do.
they post something online, has gone over the rainbow with a bridge or whatever that saying is.
yeah.
I do need to try and find 2 cat carriers. A way to find and borrow 2 cat carriers. So
Oh, I'm
remind me.
sure if you put it out there on anywhere to people you'll find them.
Okay.
I don't have one, but if I had one,
No, a
If I
good
can
place to get-
remember when we go downstairs, we may have something. I don't remember. So,
My son needs to get 2 of his cats fixed.
so speaking of peeing, can I?
Nice segue.
Dude,
Nice.
I have one. No,
no,
this
that's
is
a great. Segue.
Where
No,
were we
that's
talking
hilarious.
about it though?
My dog peeing.
Yeah.
Nice. Got it.
Speaking
Forgot
of
about
peeing,
it. My bad.
Yeah.
I'm in the car the other day.
Got it.
Okay, trust me, I'm getting to peeing. Just
No,
stay
I'm
with
just
me.
like, this is funny. I
All
just
right.
like, of all things, you're like,
And as right now, I've been between 2 radio stations. I don't do sports talk anymore. It's not even white noise to me anymore. But so
really? I didn't know that.
yeah, I'm just after the I'm just like
Just
again
not
we
your
talk
thing anymore.
special professional sports. I'm like meh.
Meh.
I don't need
Gotcha.
it. Peace out. So I think it was when the NFL did tributes to Charlie Kirk.
Oh yeah, that's
They
pretty
did?
much.
Yeah.
That ended it for me.
Yeah, I was like, I'm done with y'all. I'm
I
just
mean, I
done
was
with
already
all you
kind of. I was
motherfuckers,
already kind of ending
you know?
it, but that definitely.
So
ended it
sports
for me.
radio was always white noise to me, but then I was like, you know what? I don't need any of this shit. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm just out. So it's not that big of a deal. So so it's between these 2 music-y stations. One is a college radio station, and one is the local jazz station. So
Which
I'm on
college?
just WITR.
I used
RITs.
to. Man, I used to live in WITR when I was
They're
in high
okay.
school.
I mean,
That was like my station when I was in high school. Though.
yeah. It's like they kind of most of it's like I shouldn't. I'm not criticizing because that's what Stuart Pedasso Radio is, but it's mostly like Robo DJ most of the time, and
Oh. It was awesome in the 80s.
They have a few live DJs, but it doesn't seem like that many these
Oh man,
days.
in the 80s, their morning show was fucking killer.
So
This is
anyway,
RITs.
Yeah, RIT
got it,
So
got it.
Rochester
Yeah, it was awesome.
Institute of Technology, by the way. So as I'm driving, I was on the jazz channel, the jazz station, and they were playing something from a specific.
Is it
artist.
W Jazz?
No, it's dude.
Okay, sorry.
Yes,
I
I
was
don't
just
know.
fucking with
Wow.
you. Sorry.
So WGMC. There we go. So and they were playing this certain jazz artist, and I knew who it was, and I don't know, driving to work when your brain goes all these different places. I realized something about this jazz artist, that it was a very long time ago. In fact, look at this full circle. I was with GLB
Oh,
when he lived and was in New York City, and I was there to visit, and we went to a jazz
is that where you
club.
went to? Is that where you went to school? When you went to law
He
school?
did, but also he lived there
okay.
for a while.
Oh, okay.
So we went to a jazz club, and the main person we went to see, it was during a break, I peed next to McCoy Tyner.
I don't know who that
I
is.
know you
yeah.
don't. I know you won't.
Okay.
That's okay. But he's
You know who it is?
No.
Okay.
God,
famous
no.
jazz pianist.
Okay.
So it got me thinking.
I do actually really like jazz piano, though.
Okay.
Okay, I do dig jazz. I
So-
mean, of all the jazz things, I do
So
like
I
it.
realized when I thought, oh my God, I totally forgot about this. I peed next to McCoy Tyner, and we did the guy head nod at the urinal thing.
Like you do. I'm
Like you
guessing.
do.
Wait, is that what you do?
Yeah, pretty much, generally.
Is it just like
That's
you
the
kind of
most you're
see each
gonna
other?
do.
You're just like, I see
Yeah,
you're
you just do
peeing,
a
I'm seeing you're
nod.
peeing.
I don't even know if that's the reason. You just nod. It's the polite thing. You know, it's a little weird. You don't say anything unless the really chatty guy's like, dude, don't chat me up at the urinal.
Oh, I definitely wouldn't want
Yeah,
somebody
no.
to talk to me. I think if I had my junk out.
Yeah.
I think if I was a dude, I wouldn't want to.
Yeah, you just do the head.
Yeah.
And you just go, hey, like you both acknowledge you're manly man. You're peeing. And just you get it. But anyway,
I understand why Dan hates good news
so
now.
here is
Why he hates what?
Because he hates small talk. Small talk is really, really
Oh, I hate
like
it, too.
upsetting to him.
Can't stand
so I understand, like, if he'll go into a bathroom and if he sees there are only urinals and there's no place else he can pee, he'll walk right out and go, all right,
Yep.
I'll just hold it.
Yep.
Oh, who does small talk at a urinal? That person is
he
not.
doesn't.
There
he
are
is
some people
so
I think don't-
worried.
Oh, they need to.
He is so worried about the small talk. I'm not saying it's he knows that he is fully aware of the fact that he's got an issue
So,
with it.
so here is my question.
Sorry,
I thought
honey.
I wanted to bring this to the show. Have either of you ever gone to the I assume public, unless gone to the bathroom with a famous person?
Nope.
God, no.
No, I wish I had. No.
I'm in a
no.
public restroom, obviously, not like home.
No. I've never been anywhere that a famous person was.
I'm trying to think. I have been in a few places where famous people are, but I was not in the. As far as I'm aware, I was not in the bathroom with anybody who's famous.
Huh.
The closest I think I've ever been to a famous person, probably actually twice. Actually, no, three, a few times. And none of them, they were all men, and they would not be probably in the
Generally
bathroom.
not. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just had the assution that more people. Well, again, there's 3 people here. It's not like
Right,
we're
right.
a good sample size.
I'm curious though. That is actually an interesting question. I would be curious about other people.
I peed when at the time, bass player of Kanekoa was in the bathroom, but he didn't pee as well.
Okay, see
You
now.
would know that band.
See
'cause
now, I know who that
Okay,
band is.
I
Well, only
guess
'cause
we
I
need
brought
to
it.
Because you know
redefine
about
what
it.
famous is.
No, that one I didn't say that one was famous.
It is sort of.
But that if you live in Maui,
Yeah.
yeah. And Sean doesn't even live there anymore. He's somewhere on the West Coast now. But at the time, he was the bass player. Mm-hmm. So yeah,
Yeah,
other than
I don't.
that,
I
can't
really
think
don't
of
think
anybody-
I've ever been in the bathroom with a famous person that I'm aware of.
Okay, I just wonder. I thought then maybe I just had that was a really rare thing that happened to me then. That I
I mean,
peed
like, I've
next to
been in the
McCoy Tyner.
ladies' room where the band that was playing, like, other women start talking to them. If that's what you mean.
in the bathroom.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, then you've been in the bathroom when there's been
They're
famous
not
people.
famous. They're the band.
Like the local band, the cover
Yeah.
band, like
Yeah.
Ruby
Oh,
Shoes.
okay, that's not the-
like Ruby
okay.
Shoes.
Yeah, that's
SHOZ.
what I
No,
mean.
no, you're right. That's not the
Okay.
same thing.
I guess that's what I meant by you need to define famous.
Oh.
I mean, I guess local famous, but
Yeah. Some
like
people think Ruby Shoes is famous.
well, I did come up with the Sky Coasters. What's another local?
That would be another.
Another
Some people
cheese, yeah,
would
but
think
nobody-
they are famous because
Right.
they've been around.
Or like
that
Kimberly and
long.
Ray from Kimberly and Beck. Like if I was in the bathroom
Ew.
with fucking that bitch.
Well, they're not musicians,
See,
but
ew.
But like she's famous. But
Brother
like,
Weeze would be considered famous to
that's
some
true.
people.
I have not peed in locally. Yes,
To
I have
some
not
people, he
peed with
wouldn't be,
Brother
though.
Weeze. No, outside of Rochester though.
Even in Rochester, some people would just think he's an asshole.
Okay,
my
but it
mom-
doesn't matter if you think they're an asshole, but if
so
they're well known,
I have a
Oh, that
local,
is true. You're
I don't
right. You're
know
right.
if-
Famous doesn't mean positive.
I
You're
don't
I
right.
do
You're
have a
right.
connection to Weeze. So 2 connections to Weeze, which I think are kind of funny. They're completely separate though. My mom went to high school with him,
Mm-hmm.
graduated the same year. They were so that means they were both born probably in 1946. And the reason he goes by the name Weeze is because when he was in high school, his nickname was Weasel because he was a fucking weasel.
Was he really?
Oh yeah.
well, I
She's-
believe that, but
yeah,
also
totally.
it fit with his voice too. 'Cause
Yeah.
his voice is kind of wheezy.
Yeah, but no, but it wasn't because of that. It was
Okay.
because he was a fucking
Could be
weasel of a person.
He was a little Connie boy, huh?
Yeah. So then years later down the road, my now ex-husband, Jerry, he and his dad actually did work on Weeze's house. They they rebuilt his workout area. And then I was just recently talking about the Weeze. I don't know how it came up in conversation with my boss. But my boss
Can I just for real quick, so for non-local people, so this is a long-time classic rock radio
DJ, yes.
and I think he does like podcasty stuff now,
He might.
like everybody and their
Did
grandmother.
he have
Right,
a
right.
show at one point on local TV too?
I don't think so.
Probably cable access, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe he did something. Anyway, I'm sorry.
Anyway, so
Just want to make sure people know.
yeah. So anyway, so yeah, my ex-husband and his father built his workout room in his basement. You know, like you do, like when you have a workout room in your basement, like a full gym. He has a
Right.
full gym in his basement. Anyway, so I was talking with my boss. I don't know how we talked about the Weeze, but my boss and I are almost the same age. So, you know, we talk about stuff that sometimes it just come up in conversation that we're both like familiar with because we're the same age. But anyway, we're talking about the Weeze, and he also knows the Weeze. Not that's surprising. He's a local business person too. So he was like, oh yeah. And I'm like, oh, you've been to his house? He's like, oh yeah, I've been there a few times. I go, you ever went in his gym? And because he works out. So I was like, oh, did you ever go to his gym? He goes, oh yeah, he has a really nice gym. I go, oh, how about that? I go, my ex-husband, his father built that gym.
Put it
So
in
it's
for
just
him.
kind of funny how, I mean, and I just think it's kind of funny. It's just like how Rochester is like all these weird connections. Like,
It's very
like
small.
my mom
It's
went
a-
to high school with him.
It's a city, but this
yeah.
is a small town. You
Yeah.
kind of, if you do anything, if you get out at all, there's the degrees of separation is pretty.
well, even
well,
my
the sheriff I went to high school with
That's
him and
right,
I
you did.
dated him
Yeah,
for
that's right.
very small time.
Very
Very,
small.
very,
I
small
I think we had that
time.
conversation. I
Yeah,
don't remember
we
if it was on the show or
and
not.
but his current wife, who they didn't date until he had actually graduated, she was part of our friend group, all of our high school. In fact, she and I were in the same graduating class, and in our senior class, our senior year, we tried to take shop, and the school refused to let us. They said
weird.
girls were not allowed. It was too distracting to the boys. It would be. They forced us to take
It is
shorthand.
with your
Shocked to
ample
say
bosoms. How could I
They
focus on a
forced us-
bandsaw?
They forced us to take shorthand. Poor Mary and I.
You know,
We were ahead of our time.
I would be missing fingers with
Shush
your
you.
ample bosoms.
Shush you.
I
But no, so
That's what happened.
Can I control
That's
my
what happened
urges?
back
But
in those days.
To focus on manly things with a scratch all, and you're out there with your.
but the three of us went on to
Buttocks.
serve our community well, did we not?
Well, yeah. Look at your boobs. Thank you. Thank you for your service.
Hush now.
So my son tells me, my son makes jokes about it because so his father and I, I'm not saying that we're famous in Rochester. We are not fucking Brother Weeze, definitely not. But because we have worked at a lot of bars and we've worked in a lot of different places in Rochester, you know, some people do know us. So my son will go to places, especially if he goes to bars and stuff nowadays. I mean, he's going to be 26 this year, so you know he's been going to bars and stuff for a while now.
Yeah.
And some bars do accept underage if you know with the exes and
Right,
stuff.
and they let
so
you.
he exactly
During
so he
certain
knows.
times and days, right?
right.
Yeah.
So he's been going out and about for a while now, and it is kind of like one of those things. oh, you're Melissa or Jerry's kid. And, so he's got to deal with some of that kind of stuff too. He's like, oh, okay, how do you know my mom? How do you know my dad? Where do you know
Eve's
them?
used to us going out somewhere and folks knowing me.
Oh,
And half
yeah.
the time I don't remember their names. Sorry. Hey,
That's true. You are kind of, that's true. People know you.
I'm Green Man.
You are Green Man.
I'm Green Man.
I am so excited that I got that time off from work that I can help you out that day too.
Which day?
For Pride.
Pride.
Okay, yeah, no, it'll be. It's though in theory.
Like I will probably have my cannabis shirt, like a cannabis shirt
Right.
on, but I think the Green Party likes cannabis.
We were the first political party to advocate for legalization. and
Were
it's
you
been that way
really?
For
That's
decades,
fascinating. No, I know.
decades.
When
I know.
is it?
You know, I know.
When is it?
Saturday, July 18th.
July 18th, my friend.
So speaking of,
As long as
we-
it's not my grandson's birthday.
we can do that after the show. So yesterday, I was at the Rochester Deaf Festival tabling. It was the first tabling opportunity of the season. As
Where
they
was
say.
it?
It was at Genesee Valley Park.
Okay.
And with it, I was tabling for the Green Party, trying to get more signatures for the petition that Melissa just signed. And I was in a park, and I was by myself in terms of tabling for the Greens because there was only one other person who actually thought for a moment that maybe I would need help. And I was like, dude, you don't sign. I don't want to interpret for you. I'll just do it on my own. Problem was, the specific spot where our table was assigned was a tad on the windy side.
Oh boy.
So the first 2 hours.
Oh yeah, it was pretty, and it did get kind of windy.
So the
yesterday,
first 2
yeah,
hours
that's
was
right.
me under the like canopies that you have when you go outside the table.
Yeah, yeah.
With one arm holding the fucking thing down,
Oh,
and
my
it was
God,
weighted,
Fred.
and I had the little stakes.
I'm sure you did.
So
it
I'm
was
s-
it was just kind of intense
So I'm
yesterday.
signing with one hand
Oh,
as
wow.
I'm holding onto the thing to the point where my hand was cramping. Like that's how.
The one you were holding on
Yes,
to the
one I
pole.
was holding onto the pole, and so after 2 hours, it still got a gust came so bad it bent something, and the canopy flipped behind me, and then so me and the Church of the Latter-day Saints people next door to me helped like take care of that.
They're usually nice people.
They were awesome to me.
No, they were.
actually.
I'm just
they were-
saying. I have some friends that
Yeah,
are,
yeah.
and they're nice people.
So
Just saying.
um,
They know I'm not going to be a part of it.
yeah.
That's all they
So
know.
within 20 minutes after we took the canopy down and I put my hat on and I had sunblock on and all that shit, another gust came and took all of the papers on my table and and I had them clamped and I had them so and
was
they
just
just
one of
went
those days.
flew all over. I went, that's it, I'm out, peace out. And all these people swarmed and helped pick them up. And I just threw them in a box. I spent like an hour last night sorting through them, what was good and what I had to.
That was nice. That
How many?
everybody
Did
came
you
and
save a
helped.
lot of it?
Yeah, relatively. But so it was just like, so I bring that up because one of the things, this guy walks by and he sees the sign and he goes, now this is in sign language. He's like, Green Party. And then he starts doing the thing for like marijuana, cannabis, whatever it is. You guys support that? I was like, yeah, we were in favor of legalizing 20 years ago or something like that. And he just kind of went, all right, and walked on. Like, deaf stoner. I was like, all right, whatever. It was awesome, man. Even one-handed, I was signing like a machine.
I was
yesterday.
wondering about. Actually, I was wondering about that. I didn't think you could. I mean, I guess you'd. I mean, people lose limbs, so I guess you'd have to learn how to sign with one hand.
Yeah,
right?
if you're walking and your hands full, you sign with
I mean,
your
if a
hand.
kid and stuff. I mean, sometimes you're carrying a kid or something.
Every once in a while, if it felt a little
Groceries.
calm, I would let go and sign with two hands and stuff like that. But it worked out fine. It was good.
All right. I'm trying to think. I'm like, I don't think I've ever like seen somebody specifically signing with just one hand.
Well,
Yeah,
there's a
what
lot.
would you do if you were
If you didn't have a,
yeah.
if you're
You
missing
just
a
you
hand.
do okay. So I have no problem saying this, and I know he doesn't care if I say this. So our friend, I will say his name, and if you're not a local person, or maybe even anyone in this room, you won't know who this gentleman is. Christopher Hildebrandt, who is a friend of ours. He's a wheelchair user, had a diving accident when he was in his teens, and is a paraplegic. And because of the nature
But
of
still a good dancer.
yeah.
saying.
Instead of the nature of his spinal cord injury, now I'm going to do a visual here, but I'll try to explain it. His hands, because of the spinal cord injury, are kind of like his fingers are permanently
Yeah, I know.
curled,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
his thumbs kind of stick out a little bit, and he signs as well with both hands, but he can't do the hand shapes.
Right.
And he's generally understood. Every once in a while, it might need some clarification, or if it's a meeting with an interpreter, he might rely on the interpreter for something specific that has to be finger spelled. But he has signed with his hands the way they are because of his
Interesting.
accident. And I've been in multiple.
So technically,
Wow, that is
fingerspelling only
fancy.
requires one hand.
I mean, apparently it doesn't
finger
require
spelling,
any
you
hand.
only-
I mean,
no, finger spelling
Yes.
is one hand. You do not
So
finger spell
there,
with two
you
hands.
pretty much
Right.
can do almost everything.
Yeah, there's
you
a
really
couple
had
of
One
signs.
functioning hand.
but Chris
Yes.
can't use it. But Chris can finger spell though.
No, finger spelling he will not be.
No, I
finger
guess I was
Right,
saying
right.
with
That's
one
interesting.
functioning hand.
Yes, you're fine.
No,
and
you're
you
right.
can sign
You're
as you can sign as well, but if there's ever a sign that technically that like if you look in a sign language book needs
Nobody can
two
see
hands,
this, but Dave is signing with just one hand as we're all
Right, so
talking.
you just
as he's
do-
talking right now.
and as the person who is deaf or whatever is watching you sign, then
Mm-hmm.
they'll understand that you're only signing with one hand, and you can kind of figure out by the context of the conversation that
Worst
you'll know
case
what they're
scenario,
saying.
you finger spell out the word.
I
You know?
get what you're saying. It's
And-
just it's no different from reading something and
No.
not really understanding everything, but you
Right.
get the
Context
concept.
clues.
Yes,
And then
So-
worst case scenario, you finger spell it
and
out.
I try to
wrong.
teach that to my students who get all like paranoid and upset because they don't understand it in one day of class. It's like, bro, it's a language. You didn't understand English in one day.
Right.
So anyway, you take the context, and we do it now in your brain. You do it hearing because you've been doing it all your life.
Right.
Whereas when you're learning a new language, you have to do it more consciously.
Right.
You have to realize the context of the sentence that you're signing or the other person is signing. My weak area of sign language is reception of other people's finger spelling. And that happened yesterday at this thing. This one person who's a student at National Technical Institute for the Deaf, she's from California, which has its own sign language accent to it. She was signing pretty quick, and even the finger spelling, I had to pick up from context. If I had a quiz of what the word was,
Really?
yeah, I was like, no,
So the finger spelling can be different, or is it just?
Well, it's an
because
accent.
fast?
No, but it's really fast as I'm trying to keep
It's
up
just
with
yeah.
some of the
I
signs.
think it's I think it, just like any other thing, it's just an accent.
So let me give you the English equivalent that I use in my classes all the
Mm-hmm.
time. And any of my students are here right now, they would roll their eyes because they've heard this a million times. So when I went to high school, here in Rochester, on the football team, our football coach was this large black man from Alabama. Okay, and he spoke English, obviously, but a couple of words he would use that were more like Southern words you don't tend to use up here.
Oh, like some people say pop and we say soda.
Yeah, but this one's a little bit more focused. So here's one that comes up a lot. So he would say this one word, and then years later, when I was working at Hillside, this place I was working at, this agency that helps troubled youth, I worked with this woman who was also black woman from down south, Alabama, actually Alabama as well, and I think her accent made my brain unconsciously use this word, and I'm going to tell you the word in a second. Use this word instead of the terms we tend to use up north. And she stopped. She was like I've never heard a white boy up here use that word before.
Yeah.
The word was penitentiary. Nobody
Really?
says penitentiary. That's more of a southern word, right? That's just we don't say somebody went to jail, somebody went to prison up here.
Oh, you're
up
right.
north.
We do say that. You're
Yeah,
right.
we
you're
know
right.
what
We say
penitentiary
jail
means, but
yeah.
nobody up here uses penitentiary in a sentence.
No,
up
we use
north.
we say jail or
Jail or
you're right,
prison.
jail or prison.
Yeah. So it's probably the tone, her voice, her accent took me back 20 whatever years, however at the time, and I said in a sentence, blah blah blah, penitentiary, and she was like, "What?"
Well, they're run different down there. Penitentiary is different than a prison.
No, it's not. Not really.
It
actually,
actually
It's
is.
still prison, isn't it?
No, they run them different. But go ahead.
But so the same thing
Because
with
they're run differently state by
Oh,
state.
I
the
thought it was
same
the same
thing with
thing.
sign language is that I have noticed that there are regional differences in how certain words are signed as well. And it could be and so now when I've picked up on that, I will teach that. Folks, I have students who will ask, "Hey, can I sign it? Is this wrong?" And I'm like, "That's your accent. You're good. It will be understood. You'll be fine."
Like somebody will understand you. Somebody who's deaf will understand you.
Even if it's someone from a different part of the country, they'll understand you. So this person yesterday, the one person I was really struggling to understand. She said she was from California, and it was definitely a, quote, California signing accent. So I got it. The conversation was, please don't ask me for a transcript of the conversation, but I totally understood everything she was saying without a problem.
I've got a few regular customers at the dispensary who are deaf or hard of hearing, and of course, it's made me think again. Like, fuck, why don't I know more words?
Look, these days,
it's easy, but I
there's
can get through
speech-to-text
it.
apps, even just on your phone, just like as you were going to text something and showing.
Yeah, no,
Totally,
definitely we do stuff like that too.
and that's totally expected. If you wanted to go the extra mile, and there's dedicated technology.
Oh yeah,
Speak to text, you could totally do that, or obviously if you learn sign yourself. Here's a humble brag.
I was just like, I wouldn't mind learning.
Humble
it
brag.
more.
Yesterday, there were deaf people that halfway through our conversations, they were like, "Are you deaf or hearing?" Like they weren't even sure.
No,
that's
are
all right.
you a teacher of deaf students?
No, we didn't go that.
Are you an actual
All right,
teacher?
so I can sign. And
Oh,
So
okay.
here's what happened. So we were talking and having this conversation, and then all of a sudden, the recording flatlined, and the weirdest thing happened with a cable. It just unhooked all on its own, like a
Detached
ghost.
itself.
Like our equipment said, "Okay, you're done talking about this." So. As
Okay,
weird
maybe
as that
we're done
sounded,
talking about it.
Well, that's all right. So it's totally fine. So anyway, I can sign and go learn a language.
Yeah, go do it.
Go do it. I had something, but we're definitely out of time. I'll save that maybe for next week. And that's good. We're at an hour. We should.
Yeah.
Anybody else have anything
No,
they must
no, I'm
bring
good.
to the
Bring
table?
to the table.
No.
I'm good.
Okay.
No.
All right. Well, one of us has to pee. So
I do.
tell me if there's anybody famous down there.
And
I'll let you know.
if there is, do you feel the urge to talk to them?
Yeah, that's true. Just give them the nod, Melissa. If there's anybody famous in my bathroom, just nod to them. Don't talk.
Oh, that was
Okay.
good.
Yeah.
All right.
Take a picture.
Oh, a selfie at the urinal. Oh my God.
Just make sure you get the data for us.
I don't even know if we had cell phones back then when this happened with McCoy.
Can you
Tyner.
imagine? I wonder what my childhood would have been like, or at least my teen years. I was talking to my students recently because I was 12 when I started ninth grade, and having that conversation with them, and then the not having social media and everything, and then discussing what I couldn't talk to them about everything about
Oh, that's
what
for
I
sure.
did do, but just discussing all of it and what they go through, and just the very big difference of
Oh yeah, completely different.
just so different and amazing.
All right. We'll be back next week with Lord knows what. Like we always say, StuartBedasso.com.
Do it.
24. It's on 24/7. I am working on adding new music. It's been a little bit of a slogging through it, but I'm working on it slowly but surely. More stuff's coming.
It's happening.
Yeah, absolutely. And there's always old shows and all the jazz. So StuartBedasso.com. After you're done listening to this, tell all your friends. Come back next week, and we love you long time.
Love,
All right, bye.
love you long time. Bye.
You owe thousands of dollars in taxes, and the government wants their money. Or do they? The U.S. government spends almost $1 trillion every year on the military, and they're under pressure to spend less on bombs and planes and more on healthcare and education. And this is where you benefit. Call American Tax Assassin now, and we'll negotiate an agreement between you and the government. The government forgives what you owe, and you kill black and brown people for them. The more people you kill, the less you have to pay. It's win-win for you white folks, and you get to travel to such exotic places as Yemen, Syria, Somalia, and Venezuela.
I owed $12,000 to the IRS, and all I had to do was go stab some people in Haiti, and I'm free. Thank you, American Tax Assassins.
Call us now at 1-800-545-5829. That's 1-800-KILL-TAX. The government was going to kill them anyway, so why not rid yourself of this unfair tax burden? That's 1-800-KILL-TAX. Call American Tax Assassins right away.